And before we proceed to the storyline, kindly like this video, comment for more reaction and share to your friends. And let's begin.
Damian Lamont Ali Lillard Sr., born July 15, 1990, is an American professional basketball player for the Portland Trailblazers of the National Basketball Association. He played college basketball for the Weber State Wildcats and earned third-team All-American honors in 2012. After being selected by Portland with the 6th overall pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, Lillard was unanimously voted the NBA Rookie of the Year. Nicknamed Dame Time for his history of making big shots in the clutch, he has received 7 NBA All-Star and 6 All-NBA team selections, the only player in Trailblazers franchise history to do so. In October 2021, Lillard was honored as one of the league's greatest players of all time by being named to the NBA 75th anniversary team. He also won a gold medal on the 2020 U.S. Olympic team in Tokyo. Using the stage name Dame Dolla, Lillard has enjoyed moderate success as a rapper. His first studio album, The Letter O in 2016, charted in the Billboard Top 200, while his second and third albums, Confirmed in 2017 and Big Dolla in 2019, placed on the indie charts. In 2021, he released a fourth album, Different on Levels the Lord Allowed. Lillard began his high school career at Arroyo High School in San Lorenzo, California, and joined the varsity starting lineup as a 5'5" freshman. He sought to transfer when his coach did not return to the team. For his sophomore year, Lillard transferred to St. Joseph Notre Dame High School in Alameda, California, the same private school that had produced former NBA point guard Jason Kidd, but by year's end, a lack of playing time prompted Lillard to transfer schools yet again. He went on to play for coach Orlando Watkins at Oakland High School, where he was first-team All-League his junior and senior years. Over his junior campaign, Lillard averaged 19.4 points a night. As a senior, he averaged 22.4 points and 5.2 assists per game while leading the Oakland Wildcats to a 23-9 record. Regarded only as a two-star prospect by Rivals.com, Lillard was not heavily recruited out of high school, but he accepted a scholarship offer to play for Weber State, a Big Sky Conference program in Ogden, Utah. According to Lillard, Weber State was the first college basketball program to show any interest in him when head coach Randy Rahe showed up in person to watch Lillard play a game in Texas during his junior year of high school. Lillard chose to attend Weber State in Utah in part because he wanted to get away from his violent Oakland neighborhood. He had received competing offers from schools including Wichita State, St. Mary's and San Diego State. As a freshman at Weber State, Lillard averaged 11.5 points per game and was named the Big Sky Conference Freshman of the Year and first-team All-Big Sky. In his sophomore year, he raised his scoring average to 19.9 points per game and led the Wildcats to the conference championship. At the end of the season, Lillard was named Big Sky Player of the Year as well as honorable mention All-American by the Associated Press. In 2010 to 2011, Lillard led the Big Sky in scoring with 19.7 points per contest before suffering a foot injury 10 games into the season that forced him to take a medical redshirt and sidelined him for the rest of the year. As a redshirt junior, Lillard averaged 24.5 points and led the nation in scoring throughout most of the year but ended up finishing second to Oakland University's Reggie Hamilton. On December 3, 2011, against San Jose State, Lillard scored a college career-high 41 points, including a game-clinching three-point play to give Weber State a 91-89 double-overtime win. At the end of the year, he was named to his third first-team All-Conference selection and won his second Big Sky Player of the Year award. Lillard was also a finalist for the Bob Cousy Award. Widely regarded as the top point guard prospect in the country, Lillard decided to skip his senior season to enter the 2012 NBA Draft. He finished his college career as the number 2 scorer in Weber State history with 1,934 points, and the number 5 scorer in Big Sky history. Lillard was selected with the 6th overall pick in the 2012 NBA Draft by the Portland Trailblazers. In the season opener against the Los Angeles Lakers on October 31, Lillard recorded 23 points and 11 assists to join Oscar Robertson and Allen Iverson as the only players in NBA history with at least 20 points and 10 assists in their NBA debut. In addition, his 11 assists were the most by an NBA rookie in his first game since Jason Kidd with 11 in 1994, and the most ever by a Trailblazer in his NBA debut. Lillard made a career-high 15 field goals and a Trailblazer rookie record 7 three-pointers on January 11 against the Golden State Warriors, where he finished with 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. He became the first Trailblazer to win an event at the NBA All-Star Weekend, winning the Skills Challenge. He also participated in the Rising Stars Challenge during All-Star Weekend and finished with 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists in a game-high 28 minutes. Lillard became the first NBA rookie to record 35 points, 9 assists and 0 turnovers in a game since turnovers became a stat in 1978 to 1979 against the San Antonio Spurs on March 8. On April 10 against the Lakers, Lillard scored a season-high 38 points. He earned Western Conference Rookie of the Month honors for every month, becoming one of just 8 players to sweep NBA Rookie of the Month honors since the inaugural award in 1981 to 1982. He finished 5th in the NBA in three-pointers made, 12th in points per game, tied for 16th in assists per game and tied for 23rd in free throw percentage. He was one of 10 NBA players to score 1,500 points, and he led all rookies in scoring with 19.0 points per game, assists with 6.5 assists per game, field goals with 553, and free throws with 271. With averages of 19 points, 3.1 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 0.9 steals, and 38.6 minutes in 82 games, all starting, Lillard not only claimed the NBA Rookie of the Year award but joined Blake Griffin in 2011, David Robinson in 1990, and Ralph Sampson in 1984 as the only unanimous winners. He also joined Oscar Robertson and Allen Iverson as the only rookies in NBA history to tally in excess of 1,500 points and 500 assists for a season. Lillard became the 4th Trailblazer in franchise history to win NBA Rookie of the Year honors and one of 2 to ever finish a season with at least 1,500 points and 500 assists, the other being Clyde Drexler in 1986 to 1987 and 1991 to 1992. Among other distinctions, he broke the all-time NBA rookie record for three-pointers in a season with 185, surpassing Stephen Curry's 166 three-pointers in 2009 to 2010, became the Portland franchise leader for most three-point field goals in a season, breaking Damon Stoudemire's record of 181 in 2004 to 2005, and became the first rookie to lead the NBA in total minutes played, 3,167, since Elvin Hayes in 1968 to 1969. In the season opener on October 30, Lillard scored 32 points against the Phoenix Suns. He had a second 32-point effort on December 7 against the Dallas Mavericks. On December 17, he had 36 points, 10 assists, and 8 rebounds against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The following day, he had a second straight 36-point effort against the Minnesota Timberwolves. On January 7, in a 123-119 loss to the Sacramento Kings, Lillard scored a career-high 41 points, including 26 in the fourth quarter to break Portland's franchise record for most points in any quarter. On February 7, he had a 38-point effort against the Indiana Pacers. During All-Star Weekend, Lillard became the first player in NBA history to take part in 5 events during the All-Star festivities: the Rising Stars Challenge, Skills Challenge, Three-Point Contest, Slam Dunk Contest, and the All-Star Game. Lillard started all 82 games for the second straight year and averaged 20.7 points, 5.6 assists and 3.5 rebounds per game. Portland finished 5th in the Western Conference with a 54-28 record and faced the Houston Rockets in the first round of the 2014 NBA playoffs. In Game 1 of the series, Lillard recorded 31 points and 9 rebounds in his first playoff appearance to help propel Portland to a 122-120 overtime win over Houston. In Game 6 of the series, Lillard became the first player to make a buzzer-beating shot to win a playoff series since Utah's John Stockton against Houston in 1997. Lillard's three-pointer as time expired gave Portland a 99-98 victory over Houston, as he finished with 25 points to lift the Trailblazers to their first playoff series win since 2000. The Trailblazers went on to lose in 5 games to the San Antonio Spurs in the second round. Lillard had a series-best game in Game 4 with a 25-point effort, helping the Trailblazers win their sole game of the series. At the season's end, Lillard was named to the All-NBA third team. In the Trailblazers season opener on October 18, 2018, Lillard scored a game-high 28 points in a 128-119 win over the Los Angeles Lakers. On October 25, he scored 34 of his 41 points in the second half of the Trailblazers' 128-114 win over the Orlando Magic. On October 27, he scored 42 points in a 120-111 loss to the Miami Heat, eclipsing the 11,000-point mark. On November 16, he had 5 assists against the Minnesota Timberwolves to pass Damon Stoudemire with 3,018, for third on the team's career list. 2 days later, he scored 40 points in a 119-109 win over the Washington Wizards. On November 28, he scored 41 points and set a franchise record with 10 three-pointers in a 115-112 win over the Magic. His 7 three-pointers in the third were a franchise record for a quarter. On December 17, he scored 22 of his 39 points in the third quarter of the Trailblazers' 131-127 win over the Los Angeles Clippers. On December 27, he hit a go-ahead three-pointer with 6.3 seconds left in overtime and scored 21 points in a 110-109 win over the Golden State Warriors. 2 days later, he hit 6 three-pointers and scored 40 points in a 115-105 loss to the Warriors. It was his 5th 40-point game of the season, tying a career high. On January 14, in a 115-107 loss to the Sacramento Kings, Lillard scored 35 points to become the fastest player in Portland history to reach 12,000 for his career. Additionally, Lillard scored in double figures in his 184th consecutive game, breaking a tie with Clyde Drexler for the franchise record. With 24 points against the Phoenix Suns on January 24, Lillard reached 1,311 points for the season, the most by any Portland player through 50 games. On March 7, he scored a season-high 51 points in a 129-121 overtime loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. On March 15, he scored 24 points in a 122-110 win over the New Orleans Pelicans, becoming the second leading scorer in franchise history, passing LaMarcus Aldridge with 12,562, to sit behind only Drexler with 18,040. With 31 points and 12 assists in a double overtime victory over the Brooklyn Nets on March 25, Lillard recorded his 20th career game of at least 30 points and 10 assists, passing Drexler for the most such games in franchise history with 19. On April 1, he was named Western Conference Player of the Week for the week ending March 31, marking the 7th weekly honor of his career and the first of the 2018-2019 season. In April, he became the first Blazer to have 2,000 points and 500 assists in the same season, and the only Blazer besides Drexler to reach 2,000 points in 2 seasons with the team. He also passed his franchise record of 229 three-pointers set in the 2015-2016 season and reached 1,500 for his career. Lillard placed 6th in the 2019 MVP race, receiving 69 of the 1,010 available points. On April 23, Lillard hit a 37-foot, game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer and finished with a playoff career-high 50 points to help the Trailblazers eliminate the Thunder from the playoffs in 5 games with a 118-115 victory. He had 10 three-pointers, breaking the franchise record. In Game 1 of the second round, Lillard scored 39 points in a 121-113 loss to the Denver Nuggets. In Game 6, he scored 32 points in a 119-108 win, helping the Trailblazers tie the series against the Nuggets at 3-3. In the deciding Game 7, he scored 13 points on 3 of 17 shooting in a 100-96 win, advancing the Trailblazers to the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2000. In Game 2 of the conference finals, Lillard separated his ribs, but continued to play through the pain for the rest of the series, a series the Trailblazers lost in a 4-game sweep to the Warriors. Lillard wears the jersey number 0, representative for the letter O and his journey in life, from Oakland to Ogden and now Oregon. Lillard is a Christian. He has a scripture on his left arm of Psalms 37 verses 1-3. He completed his degree in professional sales from Weber State University in May 2015. Lillard's sister, Lanae, attended Lake Ridge High School. His brother Houston, who earned a football scholarship to Southeast Missouri State after playing football in the junior college level at Laney College, is an indoor football league quarterback. In 2020-2021 season, he became teammates of his cousin, Kelvin Blevins. On March 29, 2018, Lillard had his first child, a son named Damian Jr. They live in the affluent Portland suburb of West Lynn. Lillard established a Respect program to help high school kids in the Portland metro area graduate. In 2012, Lillard signed a multi-year sponsorship deal with Adidas. In 2014, Lillard negotiated a new contract with Adidas, potentially worth $100 million over 10 years. Lillard has a signature shoe line with Adidas, the Adidas Dame. In 2017, Lillard signed a sponsorship deal with Powerade, a subsidiary of the Coca-Cola Company. Lillard also has endorsement deals with Spalding, Panini, Foot Locker, JBL, BioFreeze, and Moda Health. In 2019, Lillard also became one of a number of NBA players to sign a contract with Hulu to promote the streaming service's new campaign of adding live sports to their repertoire. Lillard revived the Never Worry picnic in Brookfield Park after his standout rookie season in 2013. The East Oakland event was discontinued when he was at age 12. In 2020, Lillard, along with longtime friend and business partner Brian Sanders, became co-owner of a Toyota dealership, now known as Damian Lillard Toyota, in McMinnville, Oregon. In January 2021, Lillard had his second and third child after his fiancée Kayla Hansen gave birth to twins, a daughter named Callie and a son named Kalei. In September 2021, Lillard married Hansen.
For more videos like this, please subscribe the channel, like the video and click the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you very much.